Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which at the time of this recording has continued to hold above a key area of support at around the $0.5 mark. We have also lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, and that is after making a high at around the $0.6 mark, and that is after seeing a breakout out of a chart pattern that we had over here on the charts, which is a double bottom that was formed after we fully maximized our target areas to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 2, and I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of these wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Fantom chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.16 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red having the first wave to the upside making its peak at around the $0.26 mark. Then we started this corrective structure giving us the low for that second wave, and after seeing the low for the second wave, we started a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 in a move that has now given us a peak at around the $0.35 mark. And after making the high for that wave 3, we started this corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4, then started another massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 in a move that has now given us a peak at around the $0.657 mark. And after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside, that completed an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside of this Elliot wave structure right here in yellow. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, the fib level 0.618, and you can see we have fully maximized the target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, giving us a low at around the $0.41 mark in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out its minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.2032 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And because the wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, where we can expect such a movement having the wave 5 of the fractal wave fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario here on the Fantom chart. And if I zoom in so that we can see that better, after making our low in the formation of this wave 2 at around the $0.41 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 1, making its peak at around the $0.6 mark. So we can term this as the first wave to the upside. Then whatever we are seeing at the moment is a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And getting to see whether the second wave down here has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and that is between the $0.5058 mark and the $0.4834 mark, and I can mark that target area here on the charts. And it is within this yellow target area that I was expecting to see the low for that second wave to the lower side. And you can see we have not fully maximized our target area down here in the formation of this wave 2. And there are chances that we might see one more leg down to the area at around the $0.5 mark to see the low for that second wave. And then and once the low for that second wave is in, then we can expect a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, and in the formation of that wave 2, I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of this wave 2. So in case we continue seeing lower prices here on the Fantom chart, I think there's no need for panic, because that will be fully maximizing our yellow target area in the formation of this wave 2, and once the low for that second wave is in, then we can expect our explosive move to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And if I use the Fibonacci once more, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, you can see that down here we saw a reaction of the fib level 0.382 at around the $0.5287 mark, and there are chances that that reaction might have given us the low for this second wave. So there are still chances that we might not see that one more leg down to fully maximize our target area in the formation of that wave 2, and Fantom could have made its low in the formation of that wave 2 at around the $0.52 mark. So there are chances that this low might be the low for that second wave, and if that is the case, then I'll be expecting to see a break above the 20-day MA and also a break above the wave 1 high at around the $0.6 mark. And in case such a move continues to play out and we continue pushing even higher, then we can term that as an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. And if that is the case that plays out, I can sketch its minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.8312 mark. Then we can expect a wave 4, then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. So I have said to you, in case we continue seeing lower prices here on the Fantom chart, there's no need for panic, because that will be giving us the low for that second wave before we can continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 3. Then expect a wave 4 and then push even higher to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3 at around the $1.208 mark. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And if I also take a look at the indicators before I give you the long-term scenarios, here on the RSI we are trading at around the 51 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3, and also any movements to fully maximize our target area in the formation of that wave 2 will still be supported on the RSI. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, meaning the second wave on the MACD will be fully supported. So there are chances of seeing that one more leg down to fully maximize our target area. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the Elliot wave structures. Here on the daily chart, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, where you can see that from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a massive bounce, seeing the all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.16 mark in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, where here on the daily chart I have minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $5.7395 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 here on the long-term scenarios to do. And also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.